to Anna's cooking show. Everything amazing happens in this kitchen, during quarantine especially. So today we are going to be making a Cowboy Skillet. Super yummy, tasty, coming straight out of the oven. So things that we will be needing for this recipe for 2, even though you can make it for 4, we're making it for 2 because that's equivalent that we found to 3 meals. So here we have our Yucatan golden potatoes, diced, 1/4 inch. We have our onions, 1 onion, yellow onion diced, green pepper diced, medium diced, a jalapeno pepper. I took out the pits. We don't like it that hot, but this will still make it hot, thinly sliced. We have a garlic minced, which we use 3, but I instead use 6 because I like the zesty, tasty flavor of that. And I just want to show you, this is such an important, cool tool for garlic. If you haven't already found this out, it is a game changer for mincing garlic. Now we have 2 tablespoons butter, 1 tablespoon ketchup, 1 tablespoon flour, and a teaspoon of vegetable oil. Our meat for today is 8-ounce ground beef. We have seasonings consisting of these are seasonings. 2 ounces of sour cream, 1 beef stock. Well, I don't know how much this is, but it's definitely maybe 2 tablespoons beef stock, and 1 tablespoon Southwest spice blend. So our first step is to add some salt to a pot. We're going to add water to that, and salt, of course. We're going to sprinkle, I just use some coarse salt. It's not a lot, just so that you can see that it's coating the bottom of that pot. We're going to put these inside of that pot. Don't splash too much. This should be covering it from about 2 inches. We're going to put this on medium-high heat for 15 minutes. We're gonna click on the broiler. It says 500 degrees and it says press something, so I press start. Broil means that it's going to heat up the oven super fast and it's gonna kind of shock the food, whatever we put in there at the moment. We're gonna use this large skillet to do our next step. So here's our skillet. We're gonna heat it onto medium-high heat, which is gonna allow our vegetables to be tenderized. And mind you, mine's a gas stove, so it's going to heat more than you think it is. So I'm gonna put it on medium. You at home probably could heat on medium-high easily with an electric one. You put a drizzle of vegetable oil on. I've already pre-done that beforehand so that I can continue, because this is our new skillet and I'm just testing it out for right now. So it should be medium-high heat. I already feel it warming up. You are going to add these green peppers. Well, let's see if it's getting hot. Yeah, it's getting hot. Okay, I'm gonna add my green peppers. Okay, that's 1 green pepper. And then I'm gonna add some salt to this and some pepper. Okay, and it's going to have to cook for a good 3 to 5 minutes so that it becomes tender. And I'll let you know what happens when it gets tender. So we're going to add some of this onion, all of it, to our existing skillet right here that's already cooking those green peppers. After that, after 5 minutes have gone by, we're going to add our garlic and then our jalapenos, as well as our Southwest spices. And we're going to only do that for 30 seconds until you smell it, the aroma in the air. So we have our beef. We've already patted it down. You're gonna put it into the skillet. You're gonna let that cook until it turns brown, 3 to 5 minutes, and then you're gonna add a tablespoon of flour. You're gonna take half a cup of water and the beef stock, and you're gradually going to add water to the skillet, not completely, and you're going to start to add your beef stock. I'm going to put all of it in, and then I'm going to gradually add some more water. Take your tablespoon of ketchup and you're going to put it into your skillet, and you're going to allow that to thicken up for a little bit. So excited. I just hope the potatoes start getting soft. So you were going to add 2 ounces of sour cream and 2 tablespoons butter into your mix of potatoes that you've drained. You're going to mash it up first. I tend to mash up the butter first with the potatoes, and then I add the sour cream, and then I'm going to stir it. So we have already mashed our potatoes. Now I'm looking at this, I'm picking up all the scrape, like I scraped the pan, making sure that nothing's really burned at the bottom. Should have checked that earlier. Now you're going to take your mashed potatoes. You might add some salt to this mix because who doesn't like their seasoned potatoes? I'll stir that just a little bit, and we're going to add it on top of this skillet. So the recipe calls for at least 1-inch layer of this potato on top of this meat. We are using a larger pan than normal. We would have to use a 10¼ inch pan, but unfortunately we don't have that size pan, so we're doing what we can with what we have, right? It's always how it works. So, doesn't look too appetizing at the moment, but once it's baked, you'll see a nice crispy layer at the top. So now we're going to take the skillet. We are going to put it in the oven. It's already set up broil. We're going to broil it till it gets bubbly at the top, about 3 to 4 minutes. That'll give us plenty of time to clean up the kitchen. So our skillet is almost done. We're just waiting for a little bit of browning at the top of that potato. So we just finished cleaning up, and now we're ready to take out our skillet. Make sure that when you open the oven door, don't stick your head in right away so the hot air can come and hit you in the face. So it looks like it's ready. See how that little bit of caramelized color on top? That's what we want. It's always important to keep your counters clean after you've washed your dishes and everything, because when you're done eating after this, you are going to have to start stacking the plates that you've cleaned. So I leave my counters clean that way. So I took it straight out of the oven, it's piping hot, and I scored it using a spatula. I know that it kind of is looking a little bit messy as I scoop it, but it is sure to be a tasty treat for for that cowboy in your life. The best pairing with a Cowboy Skillet is some cold, ice cold iced tea, unsweetened. So this here is the famous Cowboy Skillet that your family's sure to love. So I just finished such a tasty Cowboy Skillet dinner with my family. And from my family to yours, cheers and see you next time.